All right, all right. Just gonna put my squat shoes on here. Today we're gonna do legs, no regular squats. For Christmas, I should be getting a belt squat attachment that hooks up to my rack there, which will make squats a ton easier. I can do barbell back squats and front squats if I want, but I've just never been very strong at them. And I've still seen pretty good leg growth from doing other things, and so I'm gonna try this belt squat attachment out, see if that doesn't work out for me. Maybe a lot better than regular squats. Squat shoes, if you don't have any, definitely not a necessity. You can put a plate under the back of your heel or what have you, but these make it easy because you don't have to worry about balance, or you don't have to worry about putting your heel directly on it or standing on it. You just put the shoes on and get to rock with it. And especially, I'll tell you guys, if you're a taller lifter, like I say it a lot, like me, I'm 6'2", so if you're a taller lifter, these things are a saving grace. I did one warm-up set, no weight. First exercise is going to be Bulgarians, though. So anywhere from 10 to 15 reps. I think we'll be working up to just 35 pounds each hand, so 70 pounds total. I'll stretch my stance up a little bit more, but along with our Bulgarians, still sticking with the supersets. Everything is a superset. I know there's a single exercise by itself. We're doing seated calf raises as our superset. So this is kind of how I rig it up to make it work. I've been eyeing hopefully a seated calf raise machine if I can find a good one, because I'm a tall guy. I don't like to use the genetics excuse. I don't have a good calf insertion. I can still get big calves. It's just a lot harder. That's what we're working towards, and a calf raise machine would make this a ton easier. This doesn't give me a full stretch how I'd want. I could do standing, but same problem, not a full stretch. But you got to do what you got to do. This is the last warm-up set of Bulgarians and the last warm-up set for calf raises, seated calf raises that I'll do. For most exercises, for the most part, and like I said, this is natural hypertrophy's program that I've made some adjustments to. You're basically hitting 2 exercises for each body part per day, depends on sets, reps. I've had to cut some sets because I just can't do that many sets. Probably more, I would probably assume maybe poor recovery. And I wouldn't even say poor more than what I'm really thinking it is I just can't recover from that much, especially legs. Upper body I could thrash, but legs I cannot. I believe I did mention in the last workout that this is a gentleman split that I'm running, which just means it's basically an upper lower template, but you can add in days or add in exercises to days that don't necessarily go with that body part or with that type of. So like lower body day, you could do an upper body exercise. Like here later, I'll do some lat pull downs, even though it's a lower day. And what I've done for the longest time, and I didn't realize I was running a gentleman split, is I would do calves 3 times a week, and I would do calves on my upper body days because they weren't fatigued at all. I've still been seeing calf growth from on this program, just doing it 2 times a week, so I'll keep it there. But at some point, will probably go back to 3 times a week calves. But we'll wait and see. This is the last warm up. All right, we have our first set of Bulgarians. I would usually use straps just so I don't have to worry about holding it, but they're in my car and I do not feel like getting them, so we won't. We'll see if we'll do 4 sets of Bulgarians. We may only do 3. Bulgarians, if you've never done them, give them a try. They suck, but it's a good type of suck. You don't need a lot of weight. There's a balance component to it. It is difficult. For terrible range of motion, calf raises, we're doing 110 pounds. Honestly, the hardest part of this workout is going to be the Bulgarians, just because it's a difficult exercise to do. So this is almost, doing calves is almost just a rest in and of itself. Does that mean there's no point not being bored? Did you say that about string comrades? What about their lives? What they need? We'll go ahead and get in this next set of Bulgarians. I got 11 for that last one. I didn't say how many reps I was going for with that set because I really didn't know. Previous time I did Bulgarians, it was at the gym, and so I actually did them a little bit heavier than I normally do. So I'm just going to kind of let myself feel out this set. I did 11 last time, so I should either be able to get 11 or 10. I'll probably only do 3 sets. If I can get 11 here, we'll add another set. If I can only get 10 and it's a difficult 10, then we'll cut it at 2 sets. There's nothing wrong with even cutting it at 2 sets. I like to auto-regulate volume just to get in as much as I know I can do quality. There are certain times to go for quantity, but as long as that quantity has quality in it is the key. And anime music. As long as you have that, then you'll be all right. Probably do that 3rd set because I got 11 there. Wait just a minute, give myself a little bit of a break. Bulgarians suck, but it's a good workout. Doing Bulgarians. Usually I do them secondary, so doing them first is tough. I'll do sissy squats for my next exercise, unweighted sissy squats, just to kind of get some more direct quad work in there in the garage gym. Something that I've noticed for me personally is I tend to just shut up and do the work whenever it's leg day. It's also because it's cardiovascular taxing, so I'm out of breath. It's hard to talk, but leg days are tough. I feel like anybody can go in there, blast arms, but if you're wanting a really good physique or really wanting to stand out, then you got to hit your legs. Not everybody wants massive legs, but still should hit them to a certain degree. Get some good work in there. That'll add some pounds to the scale if you get some big legs. This is where all your power comes from. Having nice, powerful legs cannot hurt. There was a moment in the middle of combat. Get us a good little rest in and do that last set of Bulgarians. And then we have 2 more sets of calves. Don't skip calves. Last set of Bulgarians. I'm going to shoot for 10 reps. It should be not the easiest, but these 10 reps, I can get 10 reps. I've kind of found, at least for me personally, a little side tangent, a really sweet place for me for legs is 4 sets is kind of pushing it to where I know if I do 4 sets for 2 or so weeks, I will have to back off again, but then I'll usually add weight after that. But I just cannot do the same amount of volume I can for legs as I can for upper body. You're moving a lot more weight with your legs as well. Maybe that's kind of where I'm making that mistake, is thinking I can produce the same amount of output with my legs as I can, or do it for as endurantly for as long as I work out as many reps, as many sets as I can with my upper body, since I'm moving less weight with my upper body. But it's just stuff that you learn as you work out, and I'm still seeing plenty of quad growth. There's no point to force yourself to do more reps or sets if you're still seeing growth, and it's still a good amount of growth of the growth that you're aiming for. A pump is not a good way to measure a quality workout, but if you're getting a pump, you're probably getting a good workout if you're still challenging yourself with reps and sets. And Bulgarians, they always give my legs a massive pump. Good glute pump too. It's not what I'm after, but I won't turn out any glute gains as well. I'm always so thankful to be done with Bulgarians. 2 more sets of calves and then on to the next superset. All right, so we are warming up for the second superset. We're doing lat pull downs with laying band curls. It's just 50 pounds, it's not too bad. You gotta get pretty crafty in the home gym. I have bands that I use for this, and I strap these on my legs, and the only thing that I will say sucks about this is that you will not, the most stretched portion of this is the easiest with the cables, and you're not getting as good of or not as heavy of a weight as you could if you're using a cable, or if I was even using a dumbbell whenever I'm doing these leg curls, but that's fine. I do other leg curls on other days. Better than nothing. I didn't film my last 2 sets of calves, but I did do them, I promise. So we're going to get in this next warm-up set. We're only working up to 110 pounds with the lat pull-downs on this, and only 70 pounds with the leg curls. I believe 70 pounds. I might be able to go up to 80. I'll need to check the log and see, so I'm 100% certain, but let's get 4 or 5 reps here. For lat pull downs, I usually don't need too much warming up. So 2 sets will be fine because I'm only adding 10 more or 15 more pounds to there. So that one's ready for a working set. And now we will see if hamstring curls are ready for a working set after this warm up. So I checked the log, and I will not be going up to 80 pounds of leg curls. I'll stay at 70. I just have one more set to max out the rep range at. I need to get 17 reps with one of these sets, and then I'll be able to go up to 80 pounds. Next workout, or if I don't max out the rep range this, or it depends if I max out the rep range this workout, if I'll get to go up to 80 next workout, or if I'll be using 70 again. And that's why it's important to track your log or track your lifts, guys, because the only way I know this stuff is because I'm putting it in my phone, I'm writing it down, and I'm looking at it while I'm working out. I'm not just kind of going by feel or whatever. First working set, 110 pounds of lat pull downs, shooting for 14 to 15 reps. And I'll probably film the first sets of my hamstring curls and my lat pull downs, and then I might skip and just record the last ones, or I might not record the last one, so I can kind of speed up this workout some. Because it takes a little while to record, and I do enjoy it, but I also like these workouts to be nice and efficient. I was not feeling going for a 15th rep, so 14 is fine. We'll do these hamstring curls and shoot for 20 reps here. I'll tell you, if you've never done hamstring curls, any type of leg curl for a lot of reps, give it a try. They freaking suck, but they've been doing me right in a lot of other ways than them just sucking in the gym. I've been spending a lot of time trying to catch my hamstrings up to my quads. I didn't even have big quads. I just did not train my hamstrings as intensely as my quads. And same goes for my back, and I've been really bringing those up over the last year or two. Unstrap your shoe, but we'll be all right. It's 20 reps. I'm hoping those came pretty well, so I'm hoping that I can max out the rep range, and then next week I can go up to 80 pounds for these. But we will see. We'll let the body dictate how we go, and we'll push if I feel like it's there. I'm going to do 2 sets, 4 sets total. I'm going to do 2 more sets, and I'll record my 4th set of these lat pull downs and hamstring curls, but I will see you guys then. I'm going to knock these out and speed it up just a tiny bit before our last superset. This is the last set of lat pull downs and laying hamstring curls, lying hamstring curls. And if you wonder why I listen to so much anime music, I actually use my Switch to play music because I can't play music from my phone and record my workout all in one. Nintendo is really pulling it big in here for me because they're helping me listen to music. We're going to go for 11 reps. I've not been able to beat any reps from the last lat pull down sets or from the last lat pull down workout where I did them. We will just go for 10 to 11, but we should be able to get 11. One more. Last set of hamstring curls. With this, at least I'm looking to beat the reps for last week. We had 16 last week. We're going for 17 this time. 18 came easy last set, relatively easy. We should be able to get it. And whenever I say easy, guys, it wasn't a struggle bus. It wasn't me having to kick and crawl and scrape the rep out. Easy is not, wow, I could have done 20 more pounds. Easy is, I may have been able to do one more, but it's always about getting one more. Sometimes you got to push for one more, but if you don't have to, there's no point in doing it. Can't elaborate because brain's fried from working out. We got 17. Next week we'll be able to go up to 80 pounds and we'll cut a set, do 3 sets, maybe 2 because it's hamstrings. So hamstrings don't really need a lot anyways. Either 2 or 3 next week of 80 pounds. We'll see how many reps we get to really make that call though. I like the work to dictate how much more or less work we're going to do, not for my feelings. We're going to do some sissy squats, single leg RDLs, and Captain of Crush, which is just a hand gripper. Essentially, I'll show you guys that last one. I'll show you my warm-up sets, and I'll show you my first working set, and then we'll cut the video there so that way I can go ahead and finish this workout. Do some client work. I need to make a program for a client. I need to get him his program. I told him I'd get him it by today, and then make some food and spend some time with the family. So we'll do some warm-up sissy squats. No weight on these anyways, but still got to warm up. Trying to make sure I don't hit my head on that bar. It will be good. I've been single leg RDLs are still pretty new to me. I've only been doing them about maybe 2 months, and they are prime time. They are good. Last exercise that we're warming up. I only need 1 set to warm up all these exercises. Last thing what we're doing here is a hand gripper, Captain of Crush. We're doing an AMRAP. I think last time I did 20 or 30 reps. We'll see. Reps in a way don't matter. I don't want to get more than 30 because that's just kind of getting the endurance work more there, but do a few of these. Trying to grow those jacked forearms. We'll do a couple sets here. I actually didn't even count that. And I'll show you guys a working set and we will cut it after that. If you're doing forearm work, keep in mind that hand grippers are nice, but you're not getting a really big stretch. So make sure you're doing another exercise that is going to stretch the forearms a lot more. Doing things, make sure you're hitting the brachialis as well. Doing things like hammer curls will make sure you're getting better or more hypertrophy and doing a hand gripper, and then some type of movement where you're actually lengthening the forearm muscles all the way, getting a full deep stretch in it, and you're kind of covering all your bases there. Reverse curls, supinated curls, or supinated wrist curls. Let's do the first set of these sissy squats, and we're gonna go kind of basically, we're just gonna go till failure. I'm thinking I'm gonna get anywhere from 10 to 15. If I can do more, I can do more. If I can't do more, I won't do more, surprisingly. This is really about the feel. This is not for anything else other than really getting the feel in there. My legs have kind of been, I did a little bit too much a few weeks ago, trying to just kind of give my legs a good workout in before we get back into heavy stuff like squats and other. That's the last one. Shoot for 8 reps of these, 3 sets of these. Hey. Last set of the video, did 30 reps, so we're shooting for 30 reps here. Sweet, 30 there. Wrap up this video here. Let me know what you guys think of the leg day. Eventually we'll be working squats back into it. I said for Christmas I'm getting one of the, there's a good deal, so I'm gonna get a, God, I can't think of it, a belt squat, a little belt squat to attach to the rack here. Be able to do that and really go to failure on squats, which will be nice, especially with me being taller. I could do back squats and front squats, but a belt squat will be so much easier to deal with. And just got to make sure to keep up the lower back training, doing back extensions, hyper extensions, things of that nature. So that way we're not missing anything there. And I think that's really it. If you guys enjoy this video, let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to drop a sub. If you like this format of video, I really like this just because I can talk through my workout. So if you guys enjoy this, let me know, and I can continue to do videos like this. This and the workout I did yesterday will probably be pretty spaced out in terms of when I actually upload them. So that way I can actually edit the videos, either try and make them look nice, but also it gives me some runtime to come up with some more video ideas and film some more, so that way I have some more content to give you guys. But let me know down below if you guys enjoy this, and I'll talk to you guys next time.